Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the test server update notes for October the 5th. Starting it off, the map has expanded to include Resolution Ridge, which can be found in the northwest corner of the map, but there are additional areas where the map has also expanded. You'll also notice that POI labeling has been included. Now that the map is larger and traveling can be quite extensive, the team has introduced helicopter drop travel. The helicopters can be found at the north and south military bases. You'll also want to make sure that you're supplied with Gold Eagle coins, as drop travel is 500 Gold Eagle coins. You'll be able to select various regions on the map. Quite nice feature where you'd like to be dropped. Sadly, we aren't parachuting in. That would have been kind of cool. In this patch, we're seeing the introduction of Tier 3 and Tier 4 items. To see the complete list, be sure to click on the patch note link in the published section below. Here we see the AK-47 Saga, or Sega, with a higher rate of fire. Each of the higher tier items will provide players with additional features and capabilities. You'll also note that the newer tiered items have their own signature detailing, which I find quite nice, as it sets it apart from the lower tiers, like you see here with this 44 Magnum Viper. The detailed grip on the M9 gives it more of the polymer look. This tier will have the additional magazine capacity. That's magazine capacity. You'll also find new melee weapons to help fight your way through zombies, wolves, and bears, like this Cavalry Saber, one of many new slash weapons in the game. Speaking of slash weapons, the long overdue Katana has made its way into the world. It's a one-shot swing kill with a wide slash radius, great for killing multiple zombies, and if you're quick, you can actually take out a bear with it. If you're more of the smashing and pummeling type warrior priest druid, you have the new spiked pipe to bash your enemies with. I'm sure you'll find it'll come in handy. As with most of the newer melee weapons, you can melt them down for crafting materials. Speaking of crafting, we can now combine partial gas containers together to reduce inventory while filling them up to capacity. New crafting also includes the chain door lock that can be used for those who want to secure existing buildings or structures that have a door. A word of caution though, my guildmate was locked inside after logging out of the game and then back into it. He found himself locked inside of the structure. On the topic of guildmates, in your inventory window, you'll see the new clan support feature or tab. Just click on the clan tab and then the create your clan button. Then you'll simply select a valid name for your clan or guild. Once you've done that, you just click create. Once you've created the clan, you'll use the manage invites button to start adding your clan mates. Just type their name into the field and click the person icon to add them. Then they'll get this message.
Check the clan tab on your inventory screen.
You'll do that. You'll want to allow them a few seconds to perhaps get to a safe spot or stop whatever it was they were doing so that they can accept the invite, and then it will just appear in the clan window. Once you've added your clan mates, you can use the little pencil to assign rankings. Also, which is kind of cool, you can use the little handshake to form groups, which I'm finding handy. Tweaks appear to have been made to hydration, hunger, and comfort again, so you'll want to be mindful of that. Along with the newer feature, immunity. If you drink too many dirty waters or consume rotten food, who does that? It will start to affect your health. In reference to both of those, dew collectors have been adjusted to near drought levels of bottle refill. So you'll want to make sure that you have plenty dew collectors or lug around your bottles to water sources on the map. You'll find wells on the map, but it only allows for one bottle fill up, just like other water sources, so you'll want to keep that in mind. I've also decided to make additional animal traps, but despite the adjustments to food in the environment, it feels about the same. But then of course, you can always pick berries. In between picking berries, you can now harvest wood, chop down NPCs or players with a new double bit axe. I've heard many guildmates mention it seems to harvest wood faster. I've not tried it myself, but good to know. Seems to have a nice aesthetic appeal, along with having a rather generous sell value. Radios, or more specifically walkie-talkies, have made their way back into the game. This should appeal to those who have missed chatting with their fellow survivors. Despite the fact that clothing inventory appears to be a little bugged, you'll find the new chest and leg clothing have improved storage capacity and will help mitigate NPC damage. You can change out the bugged gear, but I'm not sure what will happen to the invisible existing items that are already in them. Equally as important in this update, we're seeing the expansion of the map, which allows for more stronghold locations along with newer POIs. I don't want to give too much away, as exploring and discovering these areas is really a part of the appeal of coming back. Since the introduction of Badwater Canyon, we've seen a lot of player feedback, which the team seems to be interested in, as they provided us with surveys and feedback posts in Reddit recently. From what I've seen so far, the feedback post, players have made some really substantive points, and the team seems to be allowing for some levels of flexibility. An example would be the reintroduction of shacks, which is a nice touch and brings some of the sandbox feel back into the game. However, not being able to establish our own base location in the form of a personally selected spot for a stronghold is still something I'm hoping the team is considering. As I recall and have mentioned in other videos, the team mentioned in their streams that there was the possibility or ability for players at some point to buy blueprints from, say, Corporal Morand or other NPC that would allow us to place our own stronghold. I've not heard anything else on the topic, but felt it was worth mentioning here. For me personally, what I've seen in the last 2 months is encouraging, and I'm hoping that players will continue to provide feedback, and in the future, perhaps we'll see Badwater Canyon become a whole lot more appealing. Loot auto-cycling has been another great change that is worth mentioning. I'm really encouraged that we're seeing practical changes in the game that don't necessarily disrupt game behavior. People can still courtesy loot, but at least with auto-cycling, we know that abandoning loot will still be replaced with a new loot cycle. After having the pleasure of covering the game since launch, I have to say these most recent updates have been the most encouraging signs that I've seen in a while, and it gives me the sense that the game is moving forward. You can also see all the latest update information by stopping by the H1Z1DB website, a comprehensive database of game-related news and interactive maps. The guys at H1Z1DB do some amazing work to keep the community informed, so be sure you stop by and check them out. You'll find a lot of useful tools there. Guys, this has been a rather significant update, and I feel I've only scratched the surface, but I wanted to leave some things for you guys to discover on your own. You can read all the specific details by clicking on the update link in the published section below. As always, I'm interested in hearing your opinions, thoughts, and suggestions in the comments section. If you're new to the channel or a frequent visitor, be sure you click on my channel icon here so you'll be subscribed. Give me a follow on Twitter, and if you're on VidMe, you can check out my videos there too. This way, you'll have all the latest out of Daybreak and Just Survive.